Okay, so great. So I'd like to welcome everyone who is here again today. My name is Adeolu Akinyemi, and I'm going to be taking us on a very interesting journey today on the topic of financial wellness. I'm going to blend this with a little bit of my story, and then I'm going to share with you how I have been able to take care of my financial health, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same as well. Usually, I like to start with a story, and this story, if you know me well, you're probably familiar with this story. This story is a story of something that happened in the jungle somewhere in Africa. Very early one morning, one zebra got up to pray, and the zebra prayed and said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for everything you have done. And this zebra was very thankful and grateful and entered God's praise with thanksgiving in his heart and said, God, you have protected my life. You have preserved me. The reason I'm alive today is because of your mercy. And I want to pray this morning that as I step out into my day, that you will protect me, you will shield me, you will cover me, you will protect me from every harm, every evil eye that looks at me today by fire. And prayed the fairy prayer, prayed with faith, and said, God, preserve my life, keep me away from harm's way, cause me to escape, cause me to be free. Let me live to another day, and I will have full cause to glorify your name. And the people said, you can type your answer in the chat box there, amen. Okay. And very quickly around the morning, also in another part of that jungle, thank you, Ms. Adeline, in another part of the jungle, a lion rose up in the morning to pray, and then it lifted up his loud voice and said, "Hurrah! Hurrah!" And it made a loud noise and yelled in the forest. And the summary of the lion's prayer was, dear God, thank you for another morning. And this morning, it's been 3 days that I have not eaten. And today, God, I want you to provide me with food. Just give me something to eat and leave the animal for me. And I will come back this evening and I will glorify your name. And I thank you because I will be fed. And the people said, amen. Zebra played, the lion prayed, and the day began. And as the day began, all morning the zebra roamed free, no problem. All afternoon, zebra roamed free, no problem. The lion was roaring along the forest, hungry, and looking for something to eat. And then all of a sudden, around the evening, when the sun was about to set, and that orange sun was there in the mid-evening sky, all of a sudden, as the lion was taking a little lap of water in the river, in the forest, he suddenly looked up and caught the glimpse of the zebra. And the zebra, from the corner of his eye at the other end of the river, where he was drinking as well, saw the lion. And in that instant, their eyes locked, and the zebra knew that the only thing he could do at that time was run. And the zebra began to run. And the lion, muttered under his breath and said, God, thank you for this miracle. And this lion began to pursue the zebra. And the zebra was running and praying and saying, God, remember your promises. And the lion was saying, God, I give you praise. And the zebra was running and the lion was hot in the zebra's pursuit. And the zebra ran and ran and ran, and the lion hot after his heels. And as they were running in the forest, the lion was getting closer. The zebra was trying to run fast, but the hunger of the lion and 3 days fasting made the lion run even faster. And this zebra tried to survive and run for their life, but all of a sudden, a little shrub tripped the zebra fell, and the lion jumped. And as the lion jumped and was about to pounce on this zebra, the angel in charge of the forest paused the scene and said, let's pause this scene. We're not going to allow the lion to eat the zebra just like that. We're going to come to this class, this financial wellness class today, and ask the people of this class to vote. If they vote for the zebra, then the zebra will survive. If they vote for the lion, then the lion will have food to eat and it will survive. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in class today, I would like us to vote. Which of these animals would you like to survive? The lion or the zebra? I'm going to start counting now. Just type zebra if your vote is for zebra, or type lion if your vote is for lion. Onyekachi Ndugu says lion. Okay, lion is 1, zebra 0. Lion is leading at the moment. Type the animal of your choice very quickly. I can see lion at the line. Lion for me. Wagwago. Both. Somebody say both. That is the council votes. Zebra. Somebody says zebra. Lion 3, lion 2, zebra 1. Lion 3, lion 4, zebra 2, lion 5, zebra 2. Lion is leading right now. Zebra 3, lion 5. The lion is going to be surviving. Then we have zebra, zebra, zebra. So lion 6, zebra 5. Lion is still leading. Okay, both that vote is cancelled. You need to choose one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have lion 7, zebra 5. Okay, lion 8, lion is leading. Lion is about to eat this zebra, and then of course, lion is going, lion for the win. Zebra, lion 8, zebra 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see the zebras at the slow typers. They're coming late. They don't want the zebras to die. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell people, of course, you and I understand that in the jungle, God is not partial. He doesn't listen to the prayer of the lion and ignore the zebra. He doesn't listen to the zebra and ignore the lion. The animal that will win is the one that can run fastest. It's the one who is most skilled, is the one most resourced, is the one most intelligent, is the one who is able to ensure that they are able to take position and take on the last one. Anyone who runs faster, yes. And I say to people that in the jungle, there are special courses and there are compulsory courses. An example of a special course is all carnivores do a course called mythology, the study of meat. They analyze meat. The lion will go with his children and say, stop pursuing chicken, stop pursuing cockroach, stop pursuing cricket, don't pursue mice. That's not for you. Your appetite and the kind of meat you should be eating should be things like buffaloes, so things like zebras, things like antelopes. This is the legacy of the lion, and these are the meats that are suitable for our kind. And then, of course, in the herbivorous world, there's a course called grassology, or what you call herbology, where the zebras, the horses, and all the herbivores, the cows, will teach their children these are the kinds of herbs to eat, these are the kind of grains to eat, these are the kind of vegetables to eat. This is how we roll. Don't eat this one, it's poisonous. Don't eat this one, it's not good. This is the good one. Now, these are special courses. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a general course that every animal in the jungle must take, and that course is running 101. And that course says in the jungle, to survive, you need to learn how to run. You need to have running intelligence. You need to learn how to run smart. You need to learn how to run fast. You need to learn how to run well. And ladies and gentlemen, if we transpose this story into the jungle of human existence and ask ourselves what skill sets are specialized skill sets, and we have today in the house people that are engineers, we have mechanical engineers, metallurgy engineers, we have electrical engineers, we have different kinds of engineers. Then we have doctors, we have pharmacists, we have lawyers, we have scientists, we have artists, we have social scientists. These are specialized courses, but it's a course that binds us all together, and that's the fact that all of us have an expense account, all of us have an income account, and all of us must have a little financial intelligence, or we will be eating in the jungle of human existence. Ladies and gentlemen, the course that binds the whole forest of our existence together is financial intelligence. And you need to catch a little bit of this, because no amount of specialized courses intelligence is going to compensate for your lack of financial intelligence. You need to know exactly what you're doing financially, or you'll be overrun. So, ladies and gentlemen, I try to share the picture and say, you know what? The zebra may just be able to get himself a power bike. That changes the story completely. So a zebra with a little more push, a zebra who attends this course, is likely not to be eaten. And a lion who ensures that his position with intelligence is likely to survive. And I don't care what your specialized course was, what you went to school to study, or what exactly it was about. This is something that you better have learned. Otherwise, you will discover that you'll be holding the wrong end of the stick. So today, I'm going to tell you a little about my story. Once upon a time, a day came when I made a shocking discovery. I made a shocking discovery about my finances. I realized that ignorance of one's ignorance, makes you unable, makes you really, really a fool, because you don't even know what you don't know, so you can't learn what you don't know that you don't know. Like one of my teachers used to say back in the days, he says, ignorance of one's ignorance is the minimum qualification required for admission into the college of fools. If you don't know and you don't know that you don't know, then you are helpless and nobody can help you. But if you know that you don't know, then you are at the level of a child. You are able to know that there's something for you to learn and you can be humble enough to learn it. And what was the discovery that I made? The discovery I made was that my financial goals were wrong. Okay, here was I building my career, earning well, multiplying that income by multiples in a period of time in my career, but I had the wrong financial goal. I was going for increased income. I was going for increased lifestyle. I was going for financial security. I was going for all the wrong things. And then it took radical research and discovery for me to realize that if I continue going the way I was going, I will not end in a fine place financially. So I took a U-turn. But before I took that U-turn, I first of all discovered that my financial statement was a little bit profiled like this. Okay, that my financial statement was profiled in such a way that I was earning zero to no passive income. I was getting some active income. My active expense was high as well, and my balance sheet was nil. I had worked from September 5, 2001 all the way to April 31st, 2006, and my balance sheet was naked. There was no significant value created there. I discovered in drawing my own financial statement that I was earning to spend. I wasn't putting reserves in place or creating a system that can allow me to become financially free. I didn't even know what it meant to be financially free. So here was I at this state and at this stage, and not realizing what I needed to do to structure my finances correctly. I was that person. And if you're in this room today, many of us, if you have listened to my training before, have gotten to a place where you have come to realize, where you have become awake, where you have become aware. Now, you need to hear this and hear this from time to time to begin to make the necessary adjustments that allows you to begin to structure your finances appropriately. So if you are in this place today and you would like to structure it appropriately, that's what this conversation is all about. Now, let me tell you the research that struck me and opened my eyes. I realized this research was done in America. It was a survey of 125-year-olds over a space of 40 years. So they were surveyed when they were 25, and they were checked again when they were 40 years later, when they were about 65. And the following discoveries were made. Okay, the discovery that was made was, first, out of 100 people that were surveyed at 25, by the time they clocked 65, 54% had become financially dependent. Financially dependent means that they couldn't survive except they depended either on their children or on the government, or they had to depend on something or someone in order to survive. Can somebody please type boldly in that comment box, "Not my portion"? Okay, if you say "not my portion," there's a way our names are arranged on this list. It means it's the portion of the person next to you. So except the person who is next to you on that place says "not my portion" as well, then we pass it around until it stops somewhere. Now, of course, none of us wants to live our lives, get to the end of our journeys in our careers, and end up in a place where we are dependent financially. But that's the fate of 54% of people surveyed in America, which basically gives a general snapshot of what the reality is likely to be. Now, if you think 54% is big, that's more than half. You ask yourself, what happened to the remaining half? Is it a better fate? No. 16% were still working. It means they retired, but they were not tired. Even though they gave them the boots in their place of work, they managed to still find work to do. They managed to still find a way to keep on trudging at work. They were fired. They were retired as principals. They took on headmaster. They were retired as chief security officer. They took on security man. They were retired as chief, as something high, and then they found something else to get themselves involved with. 16% were still working. 24% were dead. It meant that out of this 100, because of life expectancy in the US, 24 were dead. Only 5% were independent, or what you would call secure. It meant they were still alive. They still needed to do things in order to earn, but they were not working for anybody. They were independent. And ladies and gentlemen, only 1 in 100 was financially free after 40 years. Only 1 in 100. 1 in 100. Can somebody say to me, "I am 1 in 100"? And I want everybody to believe if you are in this class, you are 1 in 100 because you have access to information that many people don't have. You have access to intelligence that many people don't have. You can make a decision that many people can't. You can do things differently from today, and what people struggle to achieve in 40 years, what is literally impossible in 100 years, you can make happen over the next 10 years. And ladies and gentlemen, Bill Gates is quoted as saying something. He says, our goals for 1 year is too small, is too big, and our goals for 10 years too small, 10 years too small. That we set too small goals for 10 years and too big goals for 1 year, and then we don't achieve 1 year and still don't achieve 10 years as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to let you know that if you implement the things I'm going to teach you in this place today, I can guarantee you in 10 years from now, you will be financially free or extremely close to financially free. Ladies and gentlemen, if I show you a way, I show you a path that is likely to make you financially free over the next 10 years, would you be interested in knowing? Okay, and I'm sure the answer is yes. And that's what I'm going to share with you very quickly. How can you become financially free in the course of the next 10 years? Ladies and gentlemen, it takes patience. Money requires time. Compound interest is the greatest invention of man, but you will not achieve significant results with it without time. Like somebody says, the difference between here and there is T, and that T stands for time. That is the way you utilize time and the opportunity you take with time that makes you either here or there. And there that we want to be is financial freedom. And here that we are is financial struggle. It's financial, it's financial struggle, it's financial trying, it's financial all sorts of things. But where we want to be is freedom, and it takes time, and not just any time consistently on the path. So very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conduct for you a very quick financial health checkup. If you are in the room today, I would like to do the honors of giving you a financial health checkup so that you can have an idea of where you are, can have a idea of what exactly do you score today, and you can have a line in the sand that begins to help you know that this is where you are and this is where you want to be. So very quickly, if you have your booklet with you there, I'd like you to write down letters A to E. A, B, C, D, E. Now, this course is a course that you will attend and you will do practicals on, and you will update your record on consistently for the next 10 years. So write down in your booklet letters A to E. A, B, C, D, E. Beside each of these letters, you're going to put a number. I will teach you how to find the number that you will put there. So you're going to put a number beside each of the letters. I'll tell you how you find the numbers, and then we're going to add the numbers together to get a sense of what our score is. We're going to do this very quickly. I usually spend a lot of time doing this when I'm teaching financial intelligence, but today I want to crash a very interesting course. I want to show you the goal, financial freedom. I want to show you where you are, and then I want to teach you the vehicle you can take to get you where you want to be. And I think that's very exciting, isn't it? So A to E. And then let's go with answering the questions. Question A, at the rate at which you are going, using what you have as savings and real assets as a basis, in how many years will you be able to save $2 million? If you want to do that, just make it, if you want to do it in Naira, let's play with 600 million Naira. This was done when dollar was 300. Now, of course, that number is not a good number, but let's use 600 million Naira instead of $2 million, which is currently about 1 billion Naira. So 600 million, how long? How long have you worked for? Okay, how much have you saved? If you have worked for 1 year and you have saved 1 million, then it will take you 600 years to save 600 million. If you have worked for 10 years and you have saved 10 million, and then it's going to take you 600 years to save 600 million. If you have worked for 20 years and you haven't saved 20 million, it means you need more than 600 years. So your answer is 0 to 5 years, because I've already saved 500 million in the last 20 years. So in 5 years, I'll save another 100 million and I've achieved 600 million. If your answer is 0 to 5 years, then it's A1. If your answer is 20 years, then it's A2. If your answer is over 30 years, but less than 100 years, your answer is A3. But if your answer is more than 100 years, your answer is A4. Ladies and gentlemen, as you write down in your book, I'd like you to write down on this screen as well your answer. So I want you to see on the screen A1, A2, A3, or A4. And this is not a prayer point. This is not by faith. This is basically measuring by the reality of how your life has been spent till date based on your savings and real assets. How long will it take you to save and accumulate 600 million naira? Ladies and gentlemen, A1, A2, A3, A4. If you are bold and you know, type it in that checkbox. Good. I have here A4, 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 A4. A4 was an option in voting, option A4. Now, by savings, you know how long it's going to take. Averagely, it's going to take a long time. People that are bold enough are writing A4 is how long it's going to take to accumulate 600 million. Okay, number 2. How many streams of income do you currently earn? How many streams of income do you earn? If you are earning from rental income and it is sizable, rental income counts if it's more than 100,000 naira per month. If you are doing dividend and your dividend is more than 100,000 naira per month, if you are earning a salary and your salary is good as well, how many streams of income do you earn? Over 5 streams, that is B1. 2 to 4 streams, that is B2. 1 stream, I have a job or I have a business and that's what pays my money, that's B3. I have no source of income currently, that is B4. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to populate that box with B1, B2, B3, or B4, depending on which one is your answer. B1, B2, B3, or B4. Please put your answers together there. Let's have what your numbers are. Very good. The number of streams of income you have that are coming into you, B1, B2, or B3, or B4. Question C, awesome. Question C, which of these resources do you leverage on to make more money? Which of these resources do you leverage on to make more money? 1, I have a people force of over 500 people that work for or with me. I have 500 people that I leverage on. That's C1. C2, I have over $300,000, which is about 15 million naira in investments. Okay, I have over $300,000 in investments, and this is what I'm leveraging on. And then this is 150 million, not 15, 150 million naira. And then 3, I exchange my time for money. It means my time is involved in my money equation. I earn most of my money from exchanging time with money. And then number 4 is none of the above. So for question for C, it's either C1, C2, C3, or C4. Please, let's go. C1, C2, C3, or C4. Okay, good. I have C3, C3, C4, C2, C3, C2, C3, C4. Well done. And then going very quickly and nicely, I hope you are writing this down and you are working with this. Very, very important. Question D. It says, which of these terms describe best how you earn income? Which of these terms describe best how you earn income? D1, I earn passive income. I don't do anything. I am in my retirement, resting at home, reading newspaper, watching CNN, and drinking pina colada, and I have passive income just coming for me. That's D1. D2 says I mostly earn active income, but I have some passive income from rentals and shares and businesses, and they usually are more than $200 a month. Do not count them if they are less than $200 a month in their value. That is D2. D3 is I earn active income. D3 means I work, I earn. What I do generates my income. I trade, I buy, I sell. I'm in great Mondays, I'm driving my business, active income, D3. And then D4 is I am dependent on someone else. I am not really handling myself. That answer is D4. So let's go very quickly with our Ds. Are you D1, D2, D3, or D4? Okay, I can see D3, 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 D2, D3, D4, D3, D2, D. Very good. Well done, well done. Moving very nicely and quickly to question number E. How old are you? How old are you? Are you 20 to 30? E1. Are you between the age of 30 to 40? D2. Are you with the age of 40 to 50? E3. Are you age of 50 to 70? E4. So E1 is 20 to 30, E2 is 30 to 40, E3 is 40 to 50, E4 is 50 to 70. So which E are you? Please, let's go with our E's. I can see here E4, E4, E2, E4, E1, E4, E3, E2, E4. Good. Very good. The next thing you're going to do for me is add all the numbers together, the 1 beside A, the 2 beside B, the 3 beside C, the 4 beside D, the A, the one before E, add all these numbers in front of your alphabets together and let me know the total. Okay, so add the numbers together behind all the alphabets and let's have the total very quickly. Okay, Yang says 15, I can see 13, I can see 14, awesome numbers, 15, good numbers, 13, 13, awesome. We're adding together. This is a very fast class, fast and intelligent class. Let's go, keep going, keep going, keep going, tap your numbers, keep going. Good, 14, 15, 13, 14, 18, awesome numbers. Awesome numbers, 15, 16. Wow, wow, wonderful, wonderful. 10, okay, 16, 13, beautiful, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our financial health checkup. Now, very quickly, I'm going to tell you what your result means so that we can begin to do our examination. You know, when you go to the hospital, you lie down, the doctor asks you to close your eyes, they put some devices on your body, and then they are reading the meters, they're checking, checking, checking. So that's what's going on right now. The machine is checking. All these numbers, what do they mean? Voila, analysis of results. If you scored less than 8, it means you are doing well and need minimal help at this stage. You should collaborate with us in helping others. Okay, nobody scored less than 8. If you score between 8 and 10, it means you need a coach fast. You have potentials of making it, but we focus. If you score anywhere between 8 and 10, I will be happy to coach you, of course, at a good price, so that you can get on this very well and get driving. Okay, if you scored above 10, it signals danger. You need to pay urgent attention and must be willing to listen to instructions and take action. Don't go to your mentor with terms and conditions. Whatever you're asked to do, if it's ethical and legitimate, do it. Learn to follow a system. Okay, learn to follow a system. Transparency will save your life. Okay, so these are the results. I've done our health checkup. If you score above 10, is a financial cancer. It means that you have something very, very dangerous going on there that you need to take, action and be involved in. Okay, well, that gives you an idea of where the numbers are at, and how you are doing. Now, you know how you're doing. I'm sure you want to know, what can I do? If you are here in the house and you would like to change this number, can you quickly just buzz in that box there and write change? Change. You desire change. You like to get a better number. You want that number to grow. You want that number to increase. You want to do something about a change. Okay, good. I can see the change desire all over the space there. That's amazing. Okay, so how do we change? Let me show you very quickly. One of the things that happened with me when I discovered this about 14, 15 years ago, I tried to change, but I discovered I didn't have the price of change. Okay, that change was going to be expensive. Change was going to require that I make some shifts. Change required that I humble myself and not, stay on my high horse. And let me give you perspective. Here was I. Okay, I was working in a multinational company, ranked top 100 companies to work for in America. Okay, I was winning international awards. Okay, 2 years into the company, I won a global award for innovation. I was able to bring together two very opposing ideas to create something that had tremendous results. I remember, being awarded in Geneva. I remember, my colleagues celebrating me, asking me questions. Here was high in career. And the way career is. You want to use your money quickly, buy a car, build a house, get married, live a good life. I was living that kind of life. And I felt, look, there's some things I can't do, and there's some things that make sense to do. And I realized, okay, what do I need to do to achieve the financial freedom that I desired? I realized that the cost of the things that I needed to do were too high for me. What do I mean? I realized there were 5 different ways I could generate financial freedom. And these 5 ways had different modes. And I want to just add something to this one now so that you can see what it plays like as well. So there were 5 options, and I'm going to rush through them very, very quickly for perspective. One is real estate. Okay, it's called real estate. And real estate allows you, and I'll give you, so making a few, real estate allows you to earn rent And for you to have meaningful rent, you probably want to build like 12 houses and generate rent from them. To save 600 million naira, many of us have said it's going to take us 40 years. It's going to take us, none of the above. C4. A4 was the reigning number. So you can't save your way into this, even if you're earning a lot. If you're saving $1 million per month, it will take you 50 years still. Okay. And that's a long time. Paper investment and digital investments also require as much volume to make significant progress. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I have paper investments, I have digital investments. It takes a lot of stash to be able to achieve the kind of things that will give you the kind of financial freedom you need. Do I abandon them? No, I still participate in them. In fact, today, probably participate in all of them, but I will show you a good way to start, a brilliant way to start. Intellectual property. It means I created a software, wrote a book, sang a song, created something for my brain. I am earning royalty. I need to be super talented, very creative, and have a big partner to scale and sell passively. So that's something that's not in the reach of many people as well. Then you have what you call leverage marketing. Leverage marketing is affiliate marketing and network marketing. And this allows me to be humble because people are going to look down on me when I start. I need to be willing to learn. I need to be willing to hear no. I need to be willing to persevere to build a big organization. Now, I change it to leverage because I want to be able to include affiliates in that. I want to be able to include network marketing in that because they are closely related. One is just fairer and deeper. I added digital investments to paper investments because today, back in 10, 12 years ago, digital investments were not so popular, but now digital investments are a thing, and you can with Bitcoin, for example, create phenomenal income for yourself by doing DCA, dollar cost averaging. And then, of course, you have automated business where you need business skills, you need capital and network to be able to start and build the businesses. And you can't, you can then build it to a point where you can resign from it to earn passive income, but it will take you time, it will take you effort. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the room today and you understand, which of these options do you think provides you with the easiest opportunities to start? Which of these 5 options do you think anybody without huge capital, without a lot of money can start, and it can give them capital gains and give them passive income? Which one can you start that can lead to other ones? Which one can you start that will help you build a network? Which one can you start that will help you grow your capital to buy real estate? Which one can you start that will teach you business skills? Which one can you start that will help you, to be able to aggregate together with others to have real estate? Mrs. Veyuglesi says leveraging. Good. Leverage marketing, leverage business. Very good. Now, here was my own observation. I learned there were 5 ways to do this, but I can only start with one. Only one offered me an opportunity to start low and finish well. And without unapologetically today, I want to let you know why I'm involved in this industry and why this is so cool and why everyone who knows what they are doing better be in here. I decided to go for the one that gave me access to the other ways. I can start with $200 to $2,000 and it can become massive. I can learn how to do business well at it, okay? I can build a network of friends well at it, and it allows me to leverage to get involved in real estate, in paper investments, in digital investments. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, there are many things that confuse us about this industry, but this industry is what can help. Another name for MLM is network marketing, where you build an organization, you are actually building a network through which you can channel your products. Retailing is the foundation of network marketing. Sales in MLM comes from distributing and sharing with friends, neighbors, and relatives. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is involved? 3 things are involved. It's sponsoring. You sponsor somebody by teaching them how to do what you're doing, building a business of their own. By commitment, when you sponsor somebody, you are making a commitment to them. If you're not willing to make that commitment, then you are doing them a disservice by signing them up. And then 3, willingness. You need to be willing to help them build a business of their own, support them. And then responsibility. It is the responsibility of a sponsor to teach the people that they bring to the business all they know about the business. What you want to do quickly with anybody you bring on board this opportunity is make them independent. Let them learn everything you know how to do, which is how to use the tools to do the speaking on your behalf, and then you are good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very simple model. It works on leverage. And what is leverage? Leverage simply is 2 times 2 equals to 4, 4 times 2 equals to 8, 8 times 2 equals to 16. This is like the basis for the multiplication. Now look at this. If I was building my team by 2, and I was telling everybody my team to do 2, and we're doing 2, 4 levels down the line, how many people do we have? we have 16 people at level 4. If I was teaching my people to do 3, 3, 3, and they do 3 by 3, 9, 9 by 3, 27, 3 by 3, what do we have at the bottom of the 4th level? If we're doing 3 by 3, 81. What's the difference? What's the difference between 2 by 2 and 3 by 3? Ladies and gentlemen, somebody give me the answer. It's on the screen right there in front of you. What's the difference? Now, the real difference is 1. But what exactly is the difference at the base of level 4? Anybody, fastest finger, anybody listening? 65. Thank you, Mrs. Abela Alaka. 65 is the difference. So with just 1 increment in my communication, with 1 increment in our sponsorship, 4 levels down the line, I'm able to have 65 people additional because of 1 that I changed. Are you following that? And if I decide to step that up a little further, and I say rather than change just to 1, let me do 2 more. What's the difference of doing 2 more? If I go with the power of 4, and I just change the language from instead of everybody do 2, and I say everybody do 4 in our team, we're doing 4 in our team. By the 4th level, the difference between 2 and 4 is 240. Is that not amazing? And ladies and gentlemen, that's all I need to do. Just by going to 2 more people, making 4, I can create tremendous leverage. Okay, I can have significant effect, like the butterfly effect. I can do a little and I can have a big bang happening on the other side. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the heartbeat of the opportunity called the Green Mondays. The Green Mondays is a leveraged business, is a leveraged marketing opportunity that allows you to take valuable products that are making a difference in people's lives, that everybody needs to build their immunity, everybody needs to reverse the aging trends in their lives, and by sharing this with others, not selling, okay? By sharing this with others and getting them plugged into the company, just like you can create a team of thousands, of hundreds, of millions of people, and you can earn residual income all lifelong and enjoy capital gains that makes you buy assets that can set you free financially. Ladies and gentlemen, how does this work? The company says you pay a token sum for whatever level you want to come in at, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP. You will get a personalized website and tracking site worth over $20. You get products of the reader range worth over $250. You will get agency opportunities in real estate, in financial inclusion services, in telco, vent to end. You get personal development opportunities, trainings and ebooks. You become a financial and business intelligence coach. Okay, if you enroll for that, you get access to all of those opportunities. You enjoy tourism, holiday celebrations, and events. All of this value is what you gain by picking any of the product packs in the company. You're not registering with any money. You are buying products that you can sell off for the same value, even more value with profit. And then on top of that, you are enjoying all those other benefits that I shared with you. Now, these are a few of the range of products. The primary product is the Reader Herbal Bitters. The next selling product is like the cleanser. The balm is next in popularity. And then you have the body wash, you have the disinfectants, and a variety of other products as well. Why do these products work so amazingly well? There's a concept called oxidative stress. All of us, as we grow older, as we eat more, as we take medications, as we inhale pesticides, as we drink alcohol, as we're exposed to exercise and stress, our body is getting toxins that need to be out of our toxins. Those toxins are not in your stomach alone. So people feel when I take this supplement, I should go to the toilet. These toxins are in our blood system. They help in, is when our food is circulating around our body, that the oxygen that is used as fuel to carry the food around our vessels, some of them become radical oxygen species and then begin to become cancerous or destructive to the cells. And because of that, you have damaged cells. Damaged cells put together cause, you have damaged tissues put together, you have damaged organs put together, you have damaged systems. Oxidative stress is something that is wearing out the body systems and getting you ill gradually. And because depending on your part of the body that is affected by oxidative stress, it can lead to a variety of things. If it's your skin, if it's your kidney, if it's joints, if it's lungs, if it's brain, if it's your immune system, various ailments are possible because of oxidative stress. What this supplement does is that it's able to reverse and mop up the oxidative stress and repair the earlier damages done at cellular level, making you have a holistic healthy experience. And this is not just they say. This is something that we have done preclinical trials on. This is something that we have done clinical trials on. This is something we have registered clinical trials in Cochrane on. This is something that, we have ISO certification for quality. We have FDA approval to sell in the United States. We have NAFDAC numbers to sell locally in Nigeria. This product works. There are abundance of testimonies month on month in brochures that you can get to find out what exactly has it done. Just today, somebody reported to me about some twins that got born by a family that had there was a diagnosis of PID, expecting children for long, started using reader, and bam, they have their twins. And there are so many pregnancies loading for the babies to come as well on the merits of the beauty of this product. Now, we have a value of helping people with their wellness that we drive across the world, and that's the basis for the structure that allows people to earn passive and residual income. You can come in at any of 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP. The higher the level, the more the depths of which you can earn, and the more you can earn. Your income is a function of your rank, your level. And if you look at this, every pack is profitable in itself. These are the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP packs. And then we also now have, interestingly, what we call solution packs. Solution packs are set at 85,000 naira normally, but you can buy them for 65 because of the promo that is going on currently. And guess what? These solution packs attack particular specific issues. You have somebody who has pain and arthritis. Do you have a senior citizen in your home, in your area, that is growing old, and they need to see brighter, hear clearly, enjoy themselves like they were in their youth? We have a variety of products, about 14 and growing, that attach different solutions. They are bronze packs as well, but they are 90-day uses that serve each of those needs. And guess what? The product works. And then the company says, when you come on board, there are many ways to earn. And don't be confused about the many ways to earn. The best proof of the pudding is tasting. So when you get on board, your real drive is, I want to become financially free. I want to build a system over the next 1, 3, 5, 7, 10 years that allows me to earn sufficient passive income to take care of my living expenses. The company has provided plenty of pathways to earn. The best way to understand it is to realize there are 3 levels of income. There's active income you earn from what you do. There's leverage income that you earn based on other people in your team. And there's passive income that when you have built your business for 10 years, you go away, you continue to earn leverage income and passive income all the rest of your life. And the potentials are in the multi-millions and billions, not one-off, but even every month. Okay, this table, for example, shows you an idea of what is possible, okay, if all your team members grow to a gold rank. Now, there's no reason why your team members can't grow to VIP. If all your members go to gold rank and they are building their business based on the power of 4, just introducing 4 people into this business and teaching them to do the same, you can grow your business to a point where you can, on a month, if this takes you, let's say this takes you 12 months. So it takes you 1 month to get 4 people, and it takes everybody in your team 1 month to get 4 people as well, then you can achieve this in 12 months. That would be miraculous, because it means you'll be running at a speed that is sponsoring people and teaching people to sponsor people at that rate as well. Now, at that level, you can comfortably average about 1 billion naira per month in that cycle. Let's say it takes you 12 years and you're earning 1 billion naira per annum for the next, it takes you 12 years to get to a place where you're earning 1 billion naira per annum. It's not bad as well. But ladies and gentlemen, this is something you can achieve within 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. The plan is built for 10 years, and you can get to a point where what you have in yellow here can be your passive income on a monthly basis if you have built your business. And imagine you don't even achieve all of this. Imagine you have achieved 10% of this. At 10%, you call it failure, but this is success, because at 10%, you can have 1 billion naira, as income on a monthly basis from building this. So this is a dollar calculation to say, what does it look like in dollars? In case someone is looking at it and saying maybe it's naira, that makes it make sense. It makes sense in beyond just naira. It makes sense from a dollar point of view as well. So this, for example, shows you the possibility of being able to earn as much as $27 million on a monthly basis. And let's even say 10%, $2.7 million on a monthly basis is not a bad idea at all. For any country in the world you are living in, if you build strategically and build over time, this is what is possible. And then, of course, the company has GMX. These are monthly purchases that happen in your team. So once you have built your team, people are purchasing the product and distributing to their friends. People are buying for their own use. When this is going on, this is an average of the kind of income you can be earning. What you have on that top there is if only 1 out of 100, if only 1% of your team is buying GMX on a monthly basis, then you can be earning about 33 million naira on a monthly basis as additional, apart from the income you are earning from team growth. And if everybody on your team is doing well, this is 2.5 billion. If you have a percentage of that, you can imagine what can be extra on a monthly basis as well. Ladies and gentlemen, my own strategy is you want to ensure that in the first 4 periods, you can do them weekly or monthly. You want to ensure that the next 4 periods can be done monthly or quarterly. And then you want to ensure that the last 4 periods, which is 12, can be done quarterly, biannually, or annually. This way, in less than 4 years, you can achieve this strategy. In less than 4 years, this strategy can be done and dusted. And ladies and gentlemen, I've not told you many things about the intricacies of all of the 13 ways to earn, the rank PVs, what you earn at different levels. I've just shown you a table that gives you an idea of what's possible in that journey. So if you look at this, for example, this gives you an idea of what is possible along the way. What can I earn in cash? What ranks will I reach at different levels, and what is available at those ranks? The last question I'd like to ask you before we close it today is, are you qualified? Ladies and gentlemen, are you qualified? Do you have what it takes? Do you have the means? Do you have the desire? Do you have the reputation and influence? Are you teachable enough to begin this journey that leads to your financial freedom? What we're showing you is showing you a path that leads all the way to freedom. It gives you an opportunity to know where you are today here. It gives you a clear picture of where there is. And the question today is, are you qualified? If you are in the house with me today and you believe that you are qualified, please type in that chat box, I am qualified. Okay, are you qualified? If you're qualified, type in there, I am qualified. And what does it mean to be qualified? It means you have the means. What are the means? You have what it takes to start. You have the basic amounts you need to start. And that's about either you want to come in as bronze, silver, gold, platinum, whatever level you want to start. You have what it takes to start. You have the means. You have the desire. Do you have the desire? Do you desire financial freedom? Is this something that you really want? Do you want it really? Or is it just something, oh, it's a good idea. I just want to, I don't know, I want to just depend on my children, my retirement. I just want to live life, at their expense. I want to be a burden. No. Do you have a desire to say you want to give inheritance to your children's children? Do you have the desire? And number 3, do you have the influence? Influence means, your name hasn't spoiled. You can still call a friend and say, my friend, I'm looking at something. Can you look at it with me? Do you have that reputation? Do you have influence? Okay, and number 4, are you teachable? Are you the kind of person who wants to learn, who wants to grow, who doesn't feel, oh, I've been there, I've done that, we work for 35 years, what else do they want to teach us? Or work for 50 years, what else do they want to teach us? Are you teachable? Okay, so this is MDIT. Do you have what it takes? Are you qualified? If you're in the house today and you have means, you have the desire, you have the influence, and you're teachable, don't waste time. Okay? Don't waste time. The day you wake up is when your morning begins. Do not waste time. Okay? You can begin this journey. You can start out today. You can get this going. Meet the person that invited you and tell the person, I want to do my first few levels. I want to do the first 4 steps on that power of 4 within the next 4 months. I want to do it within the next 4 weeks. And I want you to support me and work with me to help me achieve these first 4 levels in 4 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing like making progress and seeing it. First 4 levels, the level where your personal bonus can get to as high as ₦1 million. First 4 levels is where you can be earning about 1.3 million. You can do it. You can do it in 4 weeks. Look at the table. You can do it in 4 weeks. You can do it in 4 months. Tell yourself the first 4. Let's work together. Let me do it in this period of time. And then once you have done that, you're working with your team members to do the same. If you have 14 members you're working with to achieve the same thing within their 4 weeks, then you move to the next level as well. And you can get everything happening within a month, within weeks. And this can be phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, We need to add momentum to this thing. And when it has momentum, it is beautiful. So I don't know if anybody is in the house today and you're a guest. If you're a guest in the house today, you've been hearing this and you've been wondering what are they talking about. Do not waste time. Do not waste time. If you're the guest in the house, I'd like to recognize our guests in the house today. If you are a guest in the house, please put a comment there in that chat box and say, I am a guest. If you have a guest in the house, mention the name of your guest and say, so person is my guest. If you're a guest, say, I'm a guest. This is the person that invited me. Let's get to meet you. Let's get to know you. One of the beautiful things about our business is that this is a network. We get to make new friends. We get to meet new people. We get to connect afresh. We travel to different parts of the world and we get to, to meet with people, to stay with people, to have friendship and long-lasting friendships on the back of this business. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, Iyan Inter says, I am a guest. Who invited you? You can put their name there as well. Mrs. Oyefesobi is my guest. Okay, so someone says, there's Mrs. Oyefesobi in the house. You're welcome, Mrs. Oyefesobi. You're welcome, Iyan Inter. You are very welcome. Any other guests in the house, let us know. Let us celebrate you and welcome you. It's great to have you around on Wellness Wednesday. And today is about financial wealth. On many other days, we talk about diabetes, we talk about weight loss, we talk about arthritis and pain, and all of those challenges that bedevil people. Poverty is a big devil, okay, that attacks people. And not only are we doing wellness, we're doing wealth. I tell people, if you have money and you don't have good health, you will expense your money to ensure that you can have good health. If you have good health and you don't have money, you're just passing through, seeing beautiful things in life and not being able to make an order. Okay, so people that have guests today, Rosemary Ekeng is the host of Iyan Inter. Please meet up with her and tell her you want to get on board today. Get on board at the highest level you can. Everybody's on a goal towards VIP. So if you start short of VIP, it means that's the first hurdle you need to cross. Okay, everybody's heading for VIP. This is where we're going. Okay, I have a few people in the house who may want to share testimonies, and I want to close with that today. Every time we meet is an opportunity for me to hear one testimony or the other, to have somebody share something exciting that happened to them in the course of the week. Okay, so if you are here today, okay, I can see that I'm qualified. Excellent. If you're here today and you have a testimony you want to share, you have something exciting that happened to someone that you can't just keep to yourself, I would like you to show your hand. Just show your hand or put a comment there and say, I want to share, and then I'll go ahead and unmute you and give you voice. I just want two testimonies. Two testimonies, maybe one question. Two testimonies, one question, and then we'll wrap it up. But in the absence of that, if you're here today and you want to become financially free and you want to be coached and mentored to be financially free, the easiest platform that allows you that is this business opportunity. Plug in. Do not waste time. Make it happen quickly. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Do not let this pass by. Okay, Mrs. Bumemojoko is raising her hand. Please, you can unmute. Share with us very quickly. Let's have you.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you. Good evening, CM. Good evening, house. Yeah,